So me and B, I think she wanted to do an after party on the gentleman right here on the whole show. Now we haven't done a after party on a balloon show, so this might be is probably be the first. And usually the after party is where we go and react to videos and we get our opinion. So I said, yeah, we could do it. Because I was thinking the same thing when I seen old big buff plumber guy. So um, but I did see the snippets. I didn't see him go off on everybody because I guess he was going off on everybody. But when I seen it, this is how I'm we're gonna have. I feel like me and B we're gonna have different views, but I am gonna put this out and then I'm gonna get her opinion and we can have this conversation. Y'all cannot handle when a man is giving you the same energy. Oh man, like he to me he wasn't even that sassy. I know a lot of people called him sassy or he was doing too much, and I was like, I've seen girls on that show do a whole lot. All right, and the men they just say, "Thank you, you still pretty, you still pretty, you still good looking, you still gorgeous," all that other stuff. I literally seen like a girl talking about, "Oh, ain't nothing in that suitcase," and all that other stuff. I've seen girls literally pop balloon on that show for like no reason, and then find out like the person they popped the balloon on got a good fucking job and a good career on the show. And it's just like, and then they was like, "What? I don't like your shoes. I don't like your shoes." So one thing about this show, the balloon popping show, because I haven't seen a full episode of it, but it shows. I feel like what drives people to the show is you see the pet. It's like it allows people to be their pettiest, and this is why dating sucks. This is exactly why dating sucks. And I feel like some people just petty, some people just petty on the get back. But usually, a lot of women don't like it when men are petty or, as they would call it, sassy. Because if I know material life, and I've known her since '09, '08. I've known her since '08. We went through the Navy together. And like this, but I'm not giving much information. You've heard this before. We talk about Navy shit all the time. So, and I know she gonna call this boy sassy. Now, do I think I don't know if he's sassy, but some dudes we clap back. I've clapped back at women. No, but not out of retaliation or because I was son. It was just like I'm a I'm a jokester. You got jokes. I got jokes. But the thing is, most people know if you ever clap back at someone that's a comedian, and I'm gonna tell you this, women do not like getting joked on. And this is just me. I could be wrong because I know a lot of people say I don't want to take neither. But this goes back to my question of: would you rather take an ass whipping, or would you rather take a really bad roast session? And I said me personally, I said I'd rather take an ass whipping. Because you know why? In an ass whipping, you get your ass whipped, but someone be like, that nigga took it like a champ. Even the person that whooped your ass be like, yo, he took that shit like a G. If you take this shit like a G, like don't complain, you just get up and just dust yourself off and then just walk away. It's like, yeah, I got my ass whipped. Niggas will respect you for it. Yo, you took that shit like a champ. Got his hands. You fucking him up, and then you can just be like, yeah, I'm fucking up. But you get into a roasting section or a roasting session. I'm telling you, shit sticks with you for the rest of your life. Like whatever, if he gives you a nickname, that shit sticks with you for your life. If you talk about your informity, that shit go and it's so creative that you never heard nobody talk about your informity like that. That shit stick with you. If you get laughed at and everybody is just laughing at you and not even like a regular chuckle or a laugh, it's one of those black people comic view belly over laughs where niggas is on the floor and niggas just pointing at you. Yes, that will make you feel some type of way. Where I've seen people fight after that because it's just like because they cannot take what was given to her. And most of the time they started too. Like I said, I remember when I was young, it was just like I think I was in the sixth grade, and there was this guy on the block. He was just funny as hell. This nigga roasted me from my head to my shoes, and like to this day, I still remember that roasting session. I don't remember what he said no more, but the nigga flamed me so bad that I was like, I never want to get into a roasting session with anybody, and not have no uh not have no backup for retort. Like you not just gonna flame me like that, and I'm not just gonna have no backup for retort because like it. That's where it gets to the point where you have no comebacks, and he just keep going, and they keep going. And like now they're really trying to, because I'm gonna tell you this: a roasting session, if they really want to, they will flame you until you are evaporated, until you can't. It's like God, that nigga roasted the shit out of that nigga, and it's just like you do not want to be at the end of that because I've seen it in comedy shows where people get into fights because you pick out someone heckles you, someone gets heckled, and a comedian, he knows how to handle a heckler, and he embarrasses the heckler and all the other stuff. That shit, it lives in infamy, right? That shit, like it lives in infamy. Now, with women, I've seen this. You cannot take a joke, which is why, like, you've noticed this with black women. Like you get like if you say something joke, they'll go straight to 10. They'll go straight to 10. Y'all seen the meme. That's why your shoes are ugly. That's why your mama dead as hell. Like it goes to that. Like say something funny about a woman. Like you're not even like trying to like be serious. Like say like your forehead is big. It's like my forehead is big. Like, bitch, your mama got AIDS. It's just like, why the fuck would you bring that up? I wasn't even like being serious with you. It's like I just talking about your head. He's like, cause she's sensitive about her head. So if she's sensitive about her head, she feel like she gonna go for the, in case of emergency, break glass. She's breaking that glass. Like, boo, try it. The bullets in the chamber. The bullets in the chamber. Your mama got AIDS. I was like, God dang. And it's not. It don't even try to be funny. It just be hurtful. What is the second time I seen it? Brilliant Idiots, where like I guess Andrew Schultz was trying to have a kid, and and he was shooting blanks at the time, and like the producer the producer from Philly that they always make fun of, like they always make fun of her, the producer in Philly, and she said something along the lines of him shooting blanks, and that was like a person. Like he laughed it off, but I was like, "Damn, she had that one in the chamber." She was like, "You was practicing that one." It was bad. It was awkward. It was bad, but they don't. It was like they don't really like they mess with her a lot, but it's never like that serious. But I don't think women can decipher or understand how serious that is. So they really can't take it, which is why I look at this and he was just like, every time where someone pop a balloon, you could tell he was like, okay, who popped the balloon? And then it makes it even worse that they go to the person like, why'd you pop the balloon? And it was just like, I popped the balloon. I thought you was all cute, and giving you a chance. But now you over here like you feel like you feeling yourself. It's just like, yo, she just said she over there just trying to clown. I don't know. Like I don't want to say the brother was sassy, but the nigga had to have a retort. Cause I think in niggas in this generation, like we could be it could be out of two things. It could be out of like one dude be like, yo, you still gorgeous. Oh, you still beautiful. It's like we keep our poise. Like the women, they'll say whatever, and the niggas just gotta keep their poise. And you know what? You still cool. You still cute. You still gorgeous and all that other stuff. And then this the other side. It's just like nigga, I crash out. Now I wouldn't consider that a crash out, but a nigga is just like he just like he'll say something that no get under your skin, and women understand that. That's why they go like I like me personally like I won't they you know they don't they a lot of women know because I joke around, but I joke on men a lot, especially in my school. Like I clown on men. I don't really, but the women they'll try. I done fucking flame too, and sometimes it feels like oh it's harder on the women. And it's just not harder on the women. It's just the fact that I'm not pulling punches. And yet I'm still making it funny. Like I'm like I called one girl greased up. It was like how you a greased up Italian in the morning and a crazy cat lady when the day is over. It was I told people that. I told one girl like her titties look like etch a sketch knobs or some shit like that. And like she had titties look like Debo's eyes. Talk about what bra? It was just because she was just saying stupid shit. It was one girl. Oh man, I had to hold back because I don't know because she had a fucked up walk and I didn't want and I don't know if she had the condition or nothing so but I was like she was trying me. You could tell she was trying me, and I was like if I start talking about your walk I'm gonna be fucking mad and all that other stuff. So now I've been Joe like I said I've Joe got on roasted sessions and it's not just with women with men too like men we could take it as long as it's like fuck. He's like, but it's just knowing when to stop. But sometimes, like I said, women they'll go for the gusto. They'll go for the gusto. That's why they go for like these. They're not jokes. They're like semi jokes, but they're insults. Like, that's why you got a little ass dick. That's why you can't fuck or some shit like that. They'll look for the worst of the worst of that. That's what they tell you because that's how they retaliate. You like you can tell people like, oh, you got a big ass head. You can make a joke about it, but they will be like, that's why your dick is small. And it's like it's not. It's like it'd be the most hurtful shit ever. And it's just like, God damn, why the fuck you have to go there? It's like, oh, that's why you can't fuck and you cry every time we have sex. It's like, whoa, I thought we was just playing over here. Which is why, like, another reason men don't want to open up to women. Overall, the man shouldn't have been fired. I don't know who the fuck got that nigga fired, but the man should have been fired. Now, with that being said, it's going to look worse on a balloon show because as men, it's just like I said, we just supposed to take it, and it seems like even with the content creating stuff, it's just like you can't talk shit about the women, even if you're right, and even if you have evidence of them and their ratchet behavior, and you really can't talk nothing about it because they will try to take your job, which is unfair. Like, what does my job have to do with my opinion? And a lot of these people, like, they'll come in and it's just like, I'll take you from your establishment and, like, call your jobs, talking about, and then, like, they don't have to fire you. I said, there should be a law on that. I'm going to be real with you. There should be a law on that. Like, my job shouldn't be, unless I done said something, like, really racist or um, really out of line about something like the way Kanye was. Like the shit Kanye did, I understand why people would drop in. You being out of line, you do something racist, I understand that. You like you put someone in danger and harm, I understand that. But if you just cracking jokes, you got an opinion on some shit like that, you shouldn't lose your job like that. But that's how because people like I wouldn't buy your products. It's like them people wasn't buying your products in the first place. A lot of those people, but it's the same thing. It was just like, oh, I didn't want to fucking disrupt this demographic of so and so. It's like they're not even a majority of your state, which is why like people got on like the men's joints like Gillette and all that other stuff because of what they were saying a woman, like the whole boys will be boys thing, and a lot of men got mad at that. It's like you trying to cater to these women, they're not your majority stakeholder. Men are the same thing with Bud Light. It's just like your audience is straight white males from like 21 to fucking 40. Why would you? And that's your majority of your demographic. That's your money maker. You're gonna fuck that up for 2% of people that probably don't even drink your drink. And this is what people get mad at. But that's another rant on there. I feel like I've done that rant too because it's just like I don't think you should lose your job for it, especially if it's just. But you getting on there is a risk. He was there to find someone to date. I wouldn't expect you to lose your job after that, and it's sad. Hopefully, he can get his job back, or he can start his own business or some shit like that. Because plumbers make good money, and he enjoyed what he did. It's like plumbers make good money, so hope the brother bounce back on his feet. Let me know what y'all think. Till then, my name is Soskito Fly, and I'm out. Peace.